Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. We've got some major hotfixes incoming for Alpha 4.3.2. I want to talk about that and some hidden updates in the patch as well. We're going to be talking about some community sentiment and responses on limited time events like the Frontier Fighters finale with this patch, but also bugs that aren't bugs according to CIG. So yeah, hotfixes incoming. While I'm recording this video, I believe the servers are about to come down. So today, Wednesday, the 22nd of October, between 12 and 4 p.m.-ish UTC, there is a maintenance window. You should need to certainly update Star Citizen after that because it's a little mini patch as well. So this is all for some general server maintenance, but also because CIG are trying to fix various things in the game, including datapads not being able to be picked up, commodity trading and TDDs not working, Wicklow turn-in issues and pickup of mission issues. I believe CIG are trying to address some of the issues with looting of some boxes and, yeah, as I said, re-enabling Wicklow contracts. There are some pretty major issues that hopefully will be fixed here as well, like the 41k errors. This is basically when you're trying to reconnect to the game after you've crashed or whatever, you sort of like can get an infinite loading screen or you'll get that 41k error. I think there was quite a long-winded way of fixing it previously where you'd go into Arena Commander and then do a character reset and then wait a while and then launch the game again. A bit fiddly and maybe a little bit magic thinking-y, talking about infinite loading as well. I did see that one of the workarounds for infinite loading was potentially turning off web protection if you're using NordVPN. I've not had that issue. I've tested that as a avid pusher of NordVPN. I'm not having problems connecting or reconnecting to the game. That said, I've only reconnected like twice. So yeah, hopefully the downtime will help address issues with 4.3.2, get it into a much better state. I'm really interested to know your thoughts on that. Are you having a great time in 4.3.2? Are you waiting for this patch to sort of be deployed, the little hotfix updates to hopefully address some issues that you had? Or are you like, no, I'm waiting till 4.4 because I want to play with Nix and all that sort of jazz. Limited events. Let's talk about this as well. There's a limited event in Alpha 4.3.2, the Frontier Fighters finale. From what I understand, they haven't been putting huge amounts of dev hours into these events. They are giving like limited and exclusive rewards for completing a lot of them. Just to go, look, you were playing Star Citizen at this time. We want you to be playing Star Citizen, to get involved with Star Citizen at the moment. And if we put in a little bit of effort doing a collection of missions that are connected and put a bit of story to it, are you interested in that? It's something that we can do monthly or every couple of months, in addition to the other stuff we're putting out. So for me, as long as they're focusing on the permanent activities more, or mostly, or these limited events are also to do with a permanent activity, like Stormbreaker, like a line of mine, or it's stuff that's going to be used in the future for loads of missions or a different permanent activity or whatever, then I'm super up for it. What I don't like the idea of it is if they're putting hundreds or thousands of dev hours into a limited event which is only going to run for a short period of time that not that many people are going to play, and then that's not going to be used much in the future, the work on that. And the reason I say that is because a lot of these limited events, especially like the Frontier Fighters finale, I don't feel like huge amounts of players are playing it or super involved with it. It's not bringing like hundreds of thousands of new players into the game or anything, but it's a nice little interesting stopgap as we're waiting for 4.4. I'd rather have them than not have them, and I like a little bit of a story arc that's continuing throughout Star Citizen. And if they said, yeah, do you want a story arc that we sort of do a little mini connected missions and things you can get involved with each month or not, I'd go, yeah, I'd rather have that than not. Also, once 1.0 gets released, I'm actually more interested in them running monthly or quarterly events like they have been, which is weird, right? Because one of the ways to permanently progress in Star Citizen now is to effectively do these events because you'd get permanent rewards on your account. I think what doesn't help is like bugs and stuff like that we talked about earlier as well. I think that they may damage my enjoyment of an event, which I'm not enjoying it. I just, I feel like I would be enjoying doing a line of mine or something like that more. And maybe, yeah, it's just that I'm spoiled with the ASD facilities and Stormageddon and stuff like that. Something else I wanted to talk about is salvage not earning enough money. I'm totally with people that say that. The economy is going to be changing significantly in coming patches. They are prepping for crafting, but we don't earn enough money from RMC and construction materials. Like, I want the money for those things to be upped significantly. Now, admittedly, One of the hidden changes in the patch is that salvage contracts are a lot cheaper to get, which is great. And maybe if you're super efficient doing salvage, maybe you can earn a good amount, but I feel you're not rewarded for doing the gameplay. Some of the other stuff as well, the mid-tier scraps aren't in Alpha 4.3.2 for the new structural salvage stuff. It's just powder and chunks. Obviously, they added refining to the gameplay loop for salvage as well. Reclaimer as well. Once you've docked with the station, so you can now docking collar dock with it, you can store the ship once it's docked to a station and then refine to and from it as well. So the Reclaimer is significantly more useful than it used to be because it was kind of broken and not able to dock the stations properly. I did also see Kaku Elliot at CIG go, we're going to be changing and adding more ships to the salvage pool that will spawn as well in the near future, or at least that's the plan. I do want to talk about some other hidden updates in that patch that I might not have mentioned. PDCs, the point defense systems, no longer target party members, which is absolutely great. They are a lot more functional now because of that. Also, teammates, party members, they appear green on your HUD. Really, really like that. At a glance, someone about to tell who's an enemy, a friendly, an org mate, all that sort of stuff in the future. And yeah, this is a great step towards that. The Herald can deploy its radar again. Now, I say again because it was previously there and then they sort of took it away for a while. I believe the Herald's going to be used for Squadron 42, but it's possible that CIG are prepping for some data running gameplay. Something that I hadn't realised either. The Constellation Taurus had a huge HP buff. People are really, really, really liking the Taurus now. Hopefully, we get a little update to the Constellation series, making them look a little bit prettier. That's what I'm hoping for. There are some location updates as well. The resource drive event that Hurston won has made the Stanton Pyro jump point station become a Hurston station, and it's branded with Hurston Dynamics stuff and little statues, that sort of stuff. You also get a discount at all Hurston Dynamics landing zones now. Some stuff that's not fully implemented but is kind of there and semi-working. There's external elevators, cargo elevators at Pyro stations now that you can sort of move up and down. There is a Hurston security office as well, which I believe in the next patch is going to get some more updates. I'm hoping we're going to be getting bounty hunting added to the game or updated in game significantly in the not too distant future as well. FPS AI turrets, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my last video. They're not a huge threat, but they do appear at ASD facilities. Just bear that in mind. If they're targeting someone else, if you're in at least a pair, they'll be targeting someone. You can just sort of flank and charge them really easily and shoot them. You just need to shoot them a bit and they get down. Rangefinders, monoculars are in game. They don't have night vision that we saw yet though, at least I haven't worked out how to make that work. We are going to be getting a roadmap update later today, I believe, and that's going to be covering some of the stuff for Alpha 4.4. Super excited for that, but I'm not expecting much more than them saying Vandal are coming, and you've got the Nyx jump points turning up at Stanton and Pyro, at least in the short term. You're going to have Levski, Delamar, and you're going to have the Glacium Ring, and you're going to have the event and asteroid stations associated with that. Don't expect any planets with the initial release. They will be coming later with Genesis and some other bits and bobs. They're going to be expanding the Nyx system out over the next year or so. Boom! That's it for your Star Citizen updates today. Hopefully by the time you see this, Alpha 4.3.2 will be out of maintenance and will be working significantly better than it had been previously. Tell me about your experiences in the comments below, both before the patch and after the patch. Are you excited for the 4.4 roadmap? Oh, something else I should say. 4.4 Evocati is going to be in our hands shortly. That could mean by the end of this week if it's magic, or next week, which is more likely, but I mean, they could easily start an Evocati build for this weekend if they wanted. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and something else that you should do, get yourself some NordVPN. What's that? There's a link to NordVPN down below. Clickety-click. It gets you a massive discount, and you can get some better security, privacy, and accessibility of the interwebs. I use NordVPN. You can use it too. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for October, because of CitizenCon and it's a big month for celebration, we are giving away 5 different ships to 5 different winners. They all come with a game package and lifetime insurance. We're giving away a C8X Pisces, the Arrow Light Fighter, the 100i luxury starting ship, the Sulen, a very cool, weird alien starting ship, and the Nomad from Consolidated Outland. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning one of those those ships is comment on any of my videos made during October. Any of those are great to start the game with, or just as another ship in your fleet, or even as a lifetime insurance token to upgrade to something else. A big thank you as well to CIG for providing some of those ships for that giveaway. If you would like to further support the channel, consider becoming a Patreon or using the join button under my videos. That will get you some occasional exclusive content, and it really does help us out loads. Also, like, share, subscribe, that all helps tons as well. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I hope you have a great October.